Gav, training over the weekend, first of all, obviously with the game being off, that was so important.
Yeah, we got some really good training in over the weekend, Friday, Sunday. We're down at Kendal, got out full-size pitch. So it was great to get some work into the lads, and we really appreciate Kendal opening up so we can get some, vital training done ahead of this busy period coming up.
I know we spoke to you last week and the lads are just keen and eager and hungry. Could you see that?
Yeah, I think we're all chomping at the bit to get going here. I know people say there's going to be a lot of games, etc., but we can't moan about not playing any games and games being called off and then moan there's too many games. I think it's really exciting. I think it's 11 or 12 weeks, lots of games coming up, and hopefully it's an exciting period.
Part of the management team, how disruptive has this been for you guys in terms of planning and getting the running into the legs that you need? It's
disruptive, but it is what it is. It's out of our hands. Not a lot we can do. You prepare for the game. Each game, you look at the opposition and set pieces, etc. And then it comes to the weekend, and you've got to go for the next one. You don't actually get to fulfil what you've prepared for. But like I say, we've been lucky the last few days to get outside on a full-size Astro pitch and get some good work into the lads, and hopefully that will benefit us in the weeks ahead.
Have there been any rabbit in the headlights moments when something's happened, like it's been called off and you thought, okay, what do we do with this week? Or is it just part of the process that you go through?
I think it's part of the process. It's frustrating. We're like everybody. You're desperate for games, and we want to play. We've had a period of where it's been very stop-start, but like I keep come back to that point, that's out of our control, and we prepare for each game, and then when it's cancelled, you start preparing and looking at the preparation, what days, what you're training, etc., for the ones coming up.
Do you have to manage this group differently in terms of maintaining that edge, or does that just come naturally to these boys?
They are. I know, keep saying it, and hopefully they'll get rewarded for it, but they are a good bunch. They're just desperate to play. As everybody, I think, fans, yourselves, everyone's desperate for live action to come, and we're all really looking forward to it, and hopefully we can maximise that frustration that there's been with a game, and take our energy into them games.
So I would imagine these two sessions that you had over the weekend, they were pretty much full pelt.
Yeah, they are. Like, it's repeating, they are a good bunch, and they do train well, and they've been at full pelt, and hopefully they get the rewards for it. But yeah, really hard sessions, got a lot of work into them. Obviously they'll be prepared with the game in mind, tactically, but also training wise to get some work into the legs.
How did we end up in Kendal?
Obviously, like last week, the manager put an SOS out, and we've been very fortunate. A number of people have come forward. Kendal, we contacted Kendal. They've been accommodating. Richard Rose up the road, which I'm sure will maximise in the next few weeks. They've been really helpful. Gone way and beyond, making sure we could train there, because it would be easy for them to say no. So we're grateful for that, and we will be taking them up on their offer, I'm sure. And lots of other people have come forward, which we're really grateful. And it just shows, the community want to back us, they want to see a team do well and help us as much as we can. So we are really grateful for everyone that's offered help or come forward and kind of contacted the club.
As with Richard Rose and some of the others, there has been schools getting in touch. There's insurance issues, isn't there, because of COVID, but everybody's wanting to battle through things like this for us.
Yeah, everything. There's always some, I don't know if red tape, there's some red tape for this or that, but no, people have really gone, taking their own time up to try and help us, which they don't have to do. But I think we're really appreciative of it, and like I say, it would have been easy for people just not to come forward and say no, but because it's brought work to their door. But they've done what they can. Other schools, when they've had governors meetings, have come forward and said, can you contact the club to say we're available? So we really, really appreciate it, and hopefully we can reward people's work.
You said it just then, it shows the community want to help us. Is there an element of now we want to give back to the community with the 23 games we've got left?
I think it's great. I think, we are desperate to, obviously do well for ourselves, but most importantly, the fans and the community. I think you've said it there, but people want to help you, so you want to reward that, and it bring that, in these times, give people really something to cling on to and really enjoy, and hopefully in the next 11-12 weeks we can do that.
Do you keep looking at the league table as we do, or are you one of these that exactly the same as everybody else? Let's not.
I'm not bad, actually. No, I used to be bad, but I'm not, because it literally is, I think in my head I've we spoke before, what points roughly get you to where you want to be, or what if you get certain points where you'll end up in the league. Over the last 10-12 seasons, you kind of work it out. So yeah, it doesn't matter how we get there. It's how many, we kind of know how many wins we want. Obviously you want to win every game, but you kind of know what point total you need, and that doesn't matter how the league table looks now or how people get it. If you end up with a certain points total, you'll end up in a certain place in the league.
Harrogate, the abandonment, the postponement, they've been and gone. They're irrelevant now, aren't they?
Oh yeah, and they've been in good good form. We're really looking forward to the game. I'm sure they had the game off Saturday. But they've had some good results of late, and obviously we've done our homework on them. Extremely, well organised, work extremely hard. They had success last year. They've carried it into this year. They've got some really good players, and they've got a good system, especially of late. They know what they want. They're very competitive, and it'll be a real challenge. But again, we're really looking forward to, and hopefully we can start building some momentum and get some results.
They haven't come up and struggled, have they? They've embedded themselves as a League Two team.
No, if you see how they play, they're very committed. They're really difficult to play against. Win a lot of second balls. And really test you. So we've done our homework. Hopefully we're ready for that, and hopefully we can take our game to them.
Saturday, Tuesday, all the way through till May. Are we looking forward to that?
Yeah. The players might fit, after a bit might be a little bit tired, but we have a really good group, and they've worked hard, so the fitness levels will be good. But like I said at the start, we can't moan about games being off and we want to play, and then say we've got too many games. We're really excited. We're, like I said, come back to the start of the interview, chomping at the bit to get going, and really want to get going starting tomorrow at Harrogate.
Brilliant.